right, TB fans, we are finally here at the airport. We're about to head out to Vegas. We got a bunch of models booked. We're about to do a bunch of Pinay Eats. Check out some local Vegas Pinoy restaurants. Taste it, rate it. What's a better way to do it than with some beautiful models? So let's get checked in. Let's head over to Vegas and let's get this party started.
All right, TB fans, so we finally landed here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's time to party. So first spot we're going to go to is Oming's Kitchen, and then we're going to check in over at the Strip and wait for Carmen Valentina to arrive. Pinay Eats episode, have some Filipino food, and then do an exclusive interview. So let's head over there, get the food, and get checked in. All right, TP fans, we are officially here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So I don't know if you guys can see, but here goes the MGM. I don't know if you guys can see from here. There goes the Stratosphere somewhere over there. But anyways, we're about to head to Oming's Kitchen, get some food, get checked in over at the Strip, and then wait for Carmen Valentina. So we're going to do a Pinay Eats episode where she's going to taste some Filipino food and see what she thinks about it. Also, we're going to be interviewing her for the Trike Patrol podcast. As you guys know, she has also been featured at milktrip.com. So it's going to be pretty cool to feature a model here on the TP podcast, the YouTube channel that's been on Milk Trip and here, or interviewed here for the TP podcast. So let's head over there, get the food, and we'll go to the Strip. So we are here at the link and we're looking for Carmen Valentina. She says she's here, so let's go find her. Oh, well, there she is. Hey, Carmen. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for joining us today. So are you, how you doing today?
Doing good.
Are you ready to try some Filipino food?
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
hungry.
So let's go head upstairs and grub.
Yay!
All right, let's do it. All right, TB fans. So today we have the beautiful Carmen Valentina here with us on set to try some delicious Filipino food. Hello, Carmen.
Hi, how are you? I'm really excited.
I'm doing great. Thank you for taking time out of your day to kick it with Trike Patrol and also Milk Trip for argument's sake. Liz, what's going on today? Are you hungry?
I'm starving. I made sure I was hungry before I came here.
So, have you ever had Filipino food before?
I don't know, because I've had a lot of Asian friends, and sometimes they'll just give me their food, but I don't really ask what it is. And I'm like, this is amazing. I've had pho and Korean and Chinese and Japanese food and Thai food. You know, is Spanish to be Hawaiian, or would that be another country? I don't know.
I would say that's Hawaiian. That would be Hawaiian.
Okay, yeah, I've had that. I can't remember. I grew up in Vegas. There's a lot of Filipinos here, so.
Well, there's always the first time for everything, right?
Yeah, but I don't remember which. It was like a long time ago, and then I was in Florida forever, and so Florida has like no Asian food at all, which is really depressing. And then I came back here and I'm like, yes. Don't go to Florida if you like Asian food. Don't go to Florida. There's very limited area mom and pop shops of good Asian food there.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of Chinese food out there. I mean, you can find Chinese food anywhere in this world.
No, Florida's just a lot of Spanish food, but it was hard to find some pho shops or and their sushi's not good over there. Not like West Coast sushi. I'm gonna be a bitch about it, but West Coast sushi so much better than Florida sushi, and I will die on that hill. I've had friends when I was in Florida. They'll be like, "Why don't you come eat sushi with us?" I'm like, "No." I can't. It's just not the same. I'll wait till I go back to Vegas to eat it.
I've had better.
Yeah, and they'll look at me like, what are you talking about? Until you come to the West Coast, you'll never want to eat Florida sushi again. So that's how much I don't like Florida food as much, unless it's Spanish food, like Peruvian food. Then it's we're good.
Well, a little bit about today's menu.
Yeah?
I literally got here in Vegas at 5 p.m. And there's this spot out here in Vegas called Oming's Kitchen. Now, this location, this restaurant went very viral on Instagram.
Oh,
so
really?
Yeah. They started off as a small food truck out here in Vegas. Some Filipino chick came here from the Philippines, chased the American dream, and started a food truck. So here's a little bit of what we have.
This one?
Yeah, here's the
Okay.
It's beef adobo, which adobo is more common.
Chicken?
Yeah, exactly. Chicken or pork. So that's going to be delicious, I'm sure. Now, the next thing we have is sisig. We'll get into that once you get
your first bite of it, but it's a very interesting dish, and I've had many other adult film stars try it in the past.
You won't tell me what it is? Oh, I'm so curious.
I'm going to tell you the traditional way it's
I
made.
know I've had this before. Now, like when you say it to me, I'm like, that's familiar. This one I've never had.
So
Now-
Sisig is pretty much, if you go to the Philippines, if ever you find yourself in the Philippines, find it made with like the nose of the pork, liver.
Oh, it's liver. Oh, no. I don't like
However,
liver.
this version
Uh-huh.
is not made with any of the insides of the pig. I guess it's a lot more Americanized, and they cater.
Okay.
We're going to say, I'm Americanized. I'm not going to eat liver. I'm not going to eat kidneys. I'm not going to eat, all that nasty stuff.
I had a Spanish babysitter when I was a kid. She gave me cow tongue, and ever since then, I'm like, oh, no. I'm a texture person, so if the texture's wrong, I have to spit it out.
All doing
The cow tongue had the most. That tongue. I can't do the texture of that tongue. And then I had my grandma. She was a bitch when I was like she was funny but a bitch. But in a good way, she was like a bitch because she would do little pranks. This is what I was getting to. So she's like, "Oh, I have chicken ready for you," and I'm like, "Oh, I love chicken, like or rotisserie chicken." And then I'm like, I start eating it, and I'm like, what is this? I'm like, this isn't chicken. I spit it out. She starts laughing. She's just busting out laughing. I'm like, why are you laughing? She's like, oh, it's liver. And she just starts busting out, like, and like joking, like she thought it was hilarious. That like me and my brothers are all like spitting it out, and that's where I'm like, that was a bitch move. And like, she was funny. I love that, but I was like, that little bitch. I can't believe she gave me liver. And then I've had like foie gras before. I hate it, so I'm like, I don't know. Hopefully it's not like foie gras or like.
But I promise.
Yeah, I'm like.
As I'm looking at it, there's no liver.
Oh, okay.
There's not going to be any of the non-ordinary stuff to us Americans.
Uh-huh.
Out of the normal for Americans or here in America. I'm sorry. But please try it.
Is it like beef or what is
I
it?
say it's pork.
Pork? Okay.
So the story behind this dish, it comes actually from a region where I actually lived and kind of come from in the Philippines. The story is somebody had a visitor at their home and they needed to put something together. So they took everything they needed, threw it in a pot, and it burnt. And to save it, to salvage it, they threw some lemon on, onions, and it's a long, but please check it out, guys. Sisig, the story behind Sisig in Pampanga.
Okay.
An interesting story.
What's this over here?
All right. I have a great story about this one.
Uh-huh.
So this is the one that I've seen so many times on Instagram. This is the one that went super viral. Everyone was talking about, and that's the reason why I picked this restaurant to go pick up some food from. So this is the pork belly. I know it's going to be sweet. Most of the time, Filipinos like to make sweet dishes.
Oh, I like that. I love sugar.
I'm sure there's going to be brown sugar in there. I'm sure there's going to be banana ketchup. It's the Filipino ketchup, which
Banana ketchup? Ah.
sugar. So yeah, Filipino food tends to be very sweet. So I'm sure you'll like that if you like pork belly.
Oh, I love sugar too.
Who doesn't like sugar?
I'm sure one day I'll be diabetic. I eat too much sugar, but I love it. I love it. Oh, okay. What's this one? Is that one sugary too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they use the same exact sauce to do the pork belly on the chicken dish. So it's also going to be
Okay.
sweet.
Mhm.
They throw it on the grill, they throw the sauce on it, let it caramelize a little bit, and they serve it over a bed of rice. So it has to be consumed with rice. It's just how it goes.
Okay. You gotta eat it with rice. And I love rice, so I am not afraid of carbs. So I love carbs.
Carbs is life.
Yeah, this is why I'm thicker than most porn stars, because I love carbs and sugar.
And we like that.
I don't do coke for like my diet. I have to exercise more. All right, I'm gonna eat stuff. Okay, so this one first. This looks good. Okay.
So you said you had Adobo before, Carmen?
I think so. I always forget everything I have. Like, if people offer me food, I'm like, oh yeah, and then I totally forget what I ate. I'm like, I love rice. I'm like, I should stop packing on the rice. I'm like, I love carbs. That's where I get my booty from.
And we're not complaining. We like
That's where I get my booty. I'm like, where do you think these tits came from? They're real. Ugh. I like it. It's nice and salty too.
Filipino food, maybe a little more on the saltier side, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm. No, that's good. I like how they sliced it like really thin too.
Easy to chew.
So what am I eating?
So this is beef adobo, but I must mention that the most common or popular adobo dishes are usually cooked with chicken or pork. And it's pretty interesting that they made it with beef and thinly sliced beef. So how do you like it so far?
I like it. I usually like I like beef a lot. So no, I like it. It's really good.
I want to say there's another dish called beef steak in Filipino cuisine, which I want to say that's probably more what this is, but they labeled this as beef adobo. So adobo, real quick,
Okay.
very simple: garlic, onion, soy sauce, vinegar, sometimes some bay leaf. So it's a very, very popular but simple dish in the Philippines. One of the most
Super fast to make and stuff.
Exactly. This is something that every Filipino household out here in the States or even the Philippines is going to make once or maybe even twice a week. It's very simple, fast, and it's delicious.
I love it. I'm gonna go back for that. If I don't like the other ones, I'm going back to that one. That one's good.
What would you say? 0 out of 10, Carmen?
0 out of 10. Let me try all these and then I'll know more. I don't know. Because if it was like right before my period and I like crave really salty stuff, that would be a 10. But if I'm not really craving salty stuff, 7-ish. Yeah.
That's the order.
Depends what mood I am during the month. As a female, that is how I would rate it depending through the month. That's how I would do it. Yeah. I'm sure other girls understand what I'm talking about. Guys are like, what the fuck's she talking about?
I mean, we don't. We're serious.
I know. Like, why you crave salty food for a whole week? Yes, I crave salt. Yeah, and then I gain all this water weight. And then I'm like, I can't shoot. I look fat. And then like, I can't stop eating. It's so good. And then, yeah, afterwards, I'm like, I feel skinny again. So, yeah.
Eat all you want. Life is short.
I know. All right. I'll shut up. I'm going to go to the next plate. All right. So this next one, do I squirt the lemon now or?
Yes. So again, this one that I mentioned earlier.
With the liver? I'm afraid to try this one.
This is the pork sisig.
Okay.
So again, this was a dish that was accidentally created by a Filipino in her home. She had guests coming over. So she pretty much took whatever meat she had. She had some onions, she had some garlic. She threw everything in a pan, sauteed it together, and actually burnt it. But still served it to her guests, and everyone loved it. And that created this famous Filipino sisig.
Okay.
So I want to mention, this is more of a drinking dish. So like if you go to the Philippines and you
So this is like hangover food.
it's actually before the
Oh, before hangover. Okay.
when Filipinos drink, there's something we call pulutan.
Okay.
And this is a pulutan is usually consumed while we drink. So like in the Filipino tradition, like when you're drinking, you always have to have something.
Oh, I'm the same way. Yeah, I'll order like the food when I'm drinking so I don't get as drunk as fast.
Exactly. Remember, we stomachs.
Yeah.
And you're labeled as an alcoholic, and we're not alcoholics.
Let me try that. I'm afraid because you said there's liver, so.
No.
No? Okay.
Sometimes
It's like in my head, I'm like getting in my head right now. Like,
I'm assuming that this particular sisig has no liver.
okay.
There might be some pig ears.
I've never had pig ears.
So this right here, I want to say, if you can see the white part, that tells me that it is pig ears.
Wait, what? What? Wait.
You see the cartilage?
Oh, it's okay. How's the texture for
I
that?
hope it's tender.
Okay.
And that's what really makes sisig too.
Because I'm a texture person.
See how you like it.
I know there's no liver in here.
No liver.
I'm more concerned about liver.
If there's liver, I will literally take down your milk trypsin forever just for the hell of it. That's how confident I am.
I don't like that one.
Really?
It's the texture.
It's the texture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Totally understand. It's not.
That's the texture. It tastes good. I like the flavors and everything, but the texture, I'm like, yeah, no. But it tastes really good. I don't like the texture of it, but I like the taste, the flavorings.
So
If it was the same flavorings on a different cut of meat, I love it.
So what would you say? Is it also salty?
It's a little spicy, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I put some kind of spice in there. Not as that one's saltier. This one's more spicier, but it's like very mild spice. It's not like super spicy.
So probably mistake is how you're thinking, which is totally understandable.
But it tastes really good. I just don't like the texture of it. But that's just me. I'm like a texture person, so. But it's good. And there's no liver in it. I don't taste the liver. I don't taste the liver.
How about you try the most famous dish of Oming's kitchen, which made them super popular.
This one.
Which went super viral on their socials, which is their pork belly.
Okay, so this is the one that's the most famous, right? At that restaurant.
This is the one that made them super popular. This is the one that they make so many reels or posts on Instagram, TikTok. I mean, we're talking about millions and millions of views. So this is what really drew me to their restaurant. And this is the reason why I went to the restaurant and picked up some food. So I hope you like it. So it's going to be very sweet. It might be a little spicy.
And you said I had to like eat it with rice, right?
Oh, for sure.
Bring us the other one.
So if you could fit like half of rice on your spoon and then one piece of meat, that is the perfect bite.
Okay. Okay.
Or in this case, a pork.
Okay, there we go.
The perfect bite.
Oh, I like that. It's fair. But the rest of it is really good.
The meat part, right? You don't like this.
I don't chew the fat. I know some people eat the fat. Me, I always spit out the fat, but the rest of it's really good. I like the meat part. I like that. I need a little. You don't need it with have to have it with the rice. It's good by itself.
Oh, I'm sure it's very good.
That's good. It's like nice and crispy. I like that.
Then is it sweet and spicy? Is it?
It's not spicy at all.
It's very sweet.
It's mostly sweet. It's really good. I like this. You can you can make like jerky form of this, really. That would be amazing. Like, I don't know if they make the jerky pork belly, do they? I don't know. With this kind of seasoning, that'd be fucking awesome. Good. I still like that one more. No, I'm in the salty mood right now.
I think Carmen just hinted something. Are we on the rack? I don't know if I should have said that on. Fuck it.
You can always edit shit later.
When we're in Vegas, we're gonna get a little kinky.
That's good. I like that a lot. Yeah, that one I rate the lowest. This one.
Least favorite.
That's my least favorite. I still like this one the most. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3. So this would be a gold medal right here.
But I feel you're gonna like number 4, which is.
You think so?
I think you will. I'm sure you're gonna like it.
Okay, I'm gonna try it right now then. Clear the plate.
I have a good feeling you're gonna like it.
Yeah?
It looks like it's thigh meat, which, what do you prefer? White meat or
I like both. I'm not picky for chicken meat. Sometimes I like dark more. I don't know. I think I need like
I think you're gonna like
for this. This is meaty. I like meaty things.
Yeah, I was trying to keep this little,
like a meaty
PG,
thing.
but this is becoming very
Like it meaty. Okay. I can't really grab it because I need a knife flap. Oh.
I knew it. I knew you would like it.
I ate a really big piece. It's taking forever for me to chew. I like this one. Yeah, these are my 2 favorites. I like these 2.
All right. I think you're right about the texture thing.
Yeah, because with the pork belly is really good. I just don't like chewing or swallowing meat, or not meat, fat. The fat off of it. I like meat.
Now remember, Carmen, this is not for a milk trip or this is for YouTube. So
Yeah, I don't like the fatty part. It's also like a texture thing with me too, so I always spit out the fat part. But if the fat was all cut off, I know some people love that. I'm not one of those people. That one's really good. Least favorite. And then these two are I would eat like these are I would rank them evenly. I like them both the same. It just depends what mood I'm in. When I go like eat, I do it by mood. So I don't know. These are both really awesome because this is a little sweeter and this is a little saltier. So I don't know which one I like more. I like them both the same really well. This is good.
all right. Well, I do want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to come hang out with Trice Patrol or even Milk Trip.
Of course.
Had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you enjoyed all this delicious Filipino food.
Yeah, I'm gonna take these with me.
Please do. Please.
I'm gonna take these with me. These are my favorite. What's the place again?
Oming's Kitchen. They have 2 locations.
Uh-huh.
I highly recommend checking them out on Instagram or TikTok or maybe even Twitter. Like I said, they have gone very viral. They started just from a small food truck, and since then they've blown up. They've opened up multiple locations out here in Las Vegas. So please check them out.
Of course, yeah. I want to drive there tomorrow and get some more. This is good. I like that. Order more. You're just gonna be left with this. I'm taking this with me. You're gonna be hungry. I'm gonna eat good tonight.